Recently, my family and I were shocked when we discovered that my grandmother was diagnosed with early stage breast cancer. This was especially shocking for me because, as far as I knew, no one in my family had ever had any history of major physical illnesses, and no one had ever gotten cancer other than from smoking. Made the brave decision to undergo a double mastectomy, and she faced it with her characteristic nonchalance and matter-of-factness. I'm so very proud of her. But her ordeal, as well as the realization that breast cancer might be something that runs in my family, and I myself might be struggling one day with the decision like my Nana made, and I may find myself living without breasts, has made me start thinking an inordinate amount about my breasts and my relationship to them. And that is what I wanted to talk about today with you guys on Heavy Heart to Heart. In most body positive circles, when it comes to mainstream media and such, the perfect hourglass figure is usually held up as the one that is acceptable. No secret that society as a whole hates fat people, but if you must be fat, then it is only okay as long as you have large breasts, a small waist, flat stomach, and wide hips. Of course, this body type is beautiful, but so are all other bodies, and limiting our range of focus to this one type of body causes us to ignore the endless variety and beautiful shapes and sizes that all different kinds of bodies come in. Growing up, I was well aware of the fact that I was a fat girl with a flat chest, and it felt like the worst possible thing I could be. While my friends struggled to find bras with big enough cups, I had to wear sports bras all the time because there were no bras with small enough cups and wide enough bands for me. Most of my self-hate that led to things like severe depression and disordered eating were caused by my relationship with my fat body and how people reacted to me. But looking back, I can also see how the shape of my body played into this, not just my size. And part of that had to do with being a flat-chested fat girl. I felt like I definitely didn't fit in with normal-sized people, but I also felt like I couldn't even fit in with the fat girls at school because they all had large breasts, which they were self-conscious about and had their own struggles with, which were very different from mine. I fantasize not only about losing weight and suddenly having the ideal body, but I also fantasized about my breasts suddenly growing or me getting implants and finally having a body that was proportionate. I felt like my body was wrong, and being curvy is all about having curves in the right places, and if you didn't have large breasts and a flat stomach, then you were just fat. It makes me sad now to think about how much of my life I wasted hating myself and hating my body and killing myself physically, emotionally, and spiritually to try and change myself into some standard that everyone else would find attractive and beautiful, not realizing that the beauty was there all along. Until recently, I never would have dreamed of leaving my house without a padded bra on, but now I tend to wear without padding or even bralettes like this one, and it feels so much more relaxed and free, and I love it. And I'm fine with the fact that it shows off the shape of my pear-shaped bottom-heavy body and that my body isn't perfectly proportionate. I'm fine with the fact that my chest is comparatively smaller than to the rest of my body, while I have a large belly, thighs and butt. That's just how my body is shaped, and my body is a good body and it deserves to exist in the world as it is, just as much as anyone else's body, just like your body. That's why I wanted to make this video, to let that you know you are beautiful and perfect right now in this moment. Are hating yourself right now, stop it and give yourself permission to love yourself, to love your body. Stop wasting time. Stop putting off whatever it is you want to do until after you lose weight or until after you have your ideal body. Do what you want right now. If you do want to change your body, that is totally fine and you are entitled to do that. But changes to your body should be made because of positive reasons, not out of shame and self-hatred. I love myself, including my small boobs. One is slightly bigger than the other. They're starting to sag a little bit. But cute, and they're little and they're mine. That they bring pleasure to both me and my partner. And hopefully one day, if I have a child, they will nourish and feed them. And that's amazing. If I do end up getting a mastectomy like my Nana, I can only hope that I face it with as much bravery and dignity as she did. And although it's unfathomably difficult to have your body radically change, especially when it's against your own consent, I don't think I would hesitate to have my breasts removed in order to save my life, because while they are a part of me, they don't define me. And that's you guys want to know. Your body is an important part of you, but it doesn't define you. You are so much more than your body. Beauty and self-love aren't just ideals that are reserved for an elite few who are fit enough, healthy enough, deserving enough, or enough. There is right size or shape other than the size and shape you are right now. Whether you have small boobs, big boobs, saggy boobs, fake boobs, no boobs, they are perfect and you are beautiful. Just that's all I wanted to say, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I know everyone's relationship to their bodies and their breasts are different, so I'd be curious to hear your story if you have one. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already and you would like to, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, any future heavy heart to hearts. And thank you guys so much again, and never forget that you are beautiful just the way you are, and to always be yourself. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!